Do you know what are oral antidiabetics? Let's make it easier together. Insulin is a hormone which decreases the glucose concentration in the blood. Normally, glucose enter in the pancreatic cell and result in the formation of ATPs. ATP bind to ATP sensitive potassium channel, result in the closing of these channel and influx of potassium decreases, which result in the depolarization of the cell membrane, which in turn result in the opening of voltage gated potassium channels. So there is an influx of calcium and calcium level inside the pancreatic cell increases. So in turn insulin vesicles bind to the cell membrane, result in the secretion of the insulin from the cell. So the mechanism of sulfonylureas is they work like ATPs. Like ATPs, they bind to the ATP sensitive potassium channel and ultimately result in the secretion of insulin from the pancreatic cells. And the most common example is glimepiride. The next class is glenide, which works same as sulfonylureas, but they bind to different site of the ATP sensitive potassium channel. And the examples in natiglenides. The next class is DPP4 inhibitors. In body there are hormones GLP-1 and GIP which stimulate pancreas and result in increased insulin secretion. But there is an enzyme in the body which is called DPP4 which degrade these hormones GLP-1 and GIP and result in decrease in insulin secretion. So DPP4 inhibitors are drugs which inhibit these enzymes, result in increased GLP-1 and GIP in the body, so increase in insulin secretion. They also slow gastric emptying and result in decreased glucagon secretion. Glucagon is a hormone which functions as opposite of insulin. It increases the glucose concentration in the blood. So DPP4 inhibitors also decrease glucagon secretion, and the most common examples are sitagliptin and linagliptin. The next class is bigonides, which decrease hepatic glucose production, means decrease liver production of glucose, decrease glucose absorption by the intestine from the food, and increase the insulin sensitivity, result in increased glucose uptake from the blood. And the most common example is metformin. The next is sodium glucose co-transporter 2 inhibitors. 90% of the glucose reabsorbed by the kidney through these transporters. So these drugs inhibit SGLT2 transporters, result in decreased reabsorption of the glucose. And the most common examples are dapagliflozin and empagliflozin. The next class is alpha glucosidase inhibitors. Complex carbohydrate convert into the simple glucose through enzyme alpha glucosidase, so it easily absorb in the blood. Alpha glucosidase inhibitors inhibit this enzyme, result in decreased glucose production, so decreased glucose concentration in the blood. And the example is acarbose. The next is thiazolidinediones, which activate nuclear receptors PPAR gamma, which result in increased insulin sensitivity and decreased glucose production. And the example is pioglitazone.